Okay, I'll take it. I have not recorded myself in forever. I just remembered that. It's been a while since I recorded my face. Remember, babe? Cogs.
Oh yeah.
But I thought this was gonna be a little explanation video of, I guess, to Sai, I guess, about what exactly happened between me and with the emo rocktail fandom. First of all, the reason why I could have been nice about the reason why I quit, I will really say that I could have been a lot nicer about it. It really wasn't at first it really wasn't anything against you. It really wasn't. It's just other people, and then of course my confidence. If you may know that I used to be very, very shy into talking to SciShow about anything, whether it was just saying hi or sending fan mail. When I was finishing up high school, and I got a message from SciShow a couple of other times, or if I asked a question, I have gotten very angsty about, well, I guess angsty is not a really good term for it. I got super, I had gotten a lot of anxiety. I had an anxiety attack in one of my classes, and I actually almost fainted in my class because I was just so shy and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And it was my first time in a really good fandom that I thought it was really good. But I have gotten a couple of questions that I never really answered on my Tumblr, which I haven't told anyone about this. Aside from all of the hate about Keeper and Kylie, I have gotten other asks about my personal interests and stuff like that. First question was, oh god, I deleted them afterwards because since I pulled out, but I think one of them was, why did I join EMR? And then there were some rude comments about me joining EMR. As for those of you who knew, I was a dummy. I was a shy girl just entering EMR, didn't know what I was doing. First fandom, first time on Tumblr, didn't know what the hell I was doing. Stayed away from social media, very shy about my artwork. I remember that when I first posted about Keeper, I didn't know if anyone would like it or not. But once they did, I started to feel a little more accepted. The reason why I joined EMR, per se, or wanted to be a part of this fandom, was because it just seemed like a really good fandom to start out with. Not to mention that I was introduced to SciShow's art skills, wonderful art skills. I guess I can do some second up right here, in all honesty. But I was introduced to SciShow by YouTube, actually. Starbots and Fluffy Dubs, or was it Fluff Dubs? I don't remember, but it was like one of those two. They did the Ask Mercy series, some of the questions and then the answers, of course. And I really liked the art style, and I was like, gosh, I wish I could find out, more about this SciShow character. I really love her artwork, and I want to pretty much kiss up to her. This person, I guess. I will remind you that when I was first introduced to SciShow, I was actually only 16. I didn't really start joining Tumblr until about a year later, and then not really doing anything until another year later. So I haven't really been on Tumblr for very long. About, I don't know, I want to say about, what, a couple of months, maybe, almost like half a year, right, Cogs? Cogs.
Yeah.
About, cause you, it was what, you, Sovereign, and Lucre were my actual first friends on Tumblr. When I first started, I remember I was nervous to reach out to anybody. I was a wuss. Wasn't I?
It's just something really. It's just something really big to tackle.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've been away from social media for the longest just because of cyberbullying that I have been getting on not only my Facebook, but I used to have an Instagram that I'm no longer a part of. Google Plus, I'm an old soul. Yeah, Google Plus, Hangouts, I'm not really a part of. That kind of actually just died out. But just now starting to get back to social media was really hard for me because I was afraid of certain things. I was afraid of a lot of things. Mainly how people would see me as they saw me, because when you see me, what you get is what you have. I mean, I can be very impulsive. I can not think before I speak half of the time, because I have many mental disorders. I will fully disclose on this, even though it's really not anyone's business, but I do have some problems, mental problems, but that's because of history of mine. I've been abandoned when I was a baby. I was born and abandoned to an orphanage, so I have abandonment issues, so I'm already insecure about what people think of me because of those issues. I've been abandoned by my adopted father, so me trusting people, especially males, I have a very hard time with. Never really saw myself to be friends with actually a bunch of males on the world wide web, the biggest tongue twister of all. But I was excited to see that people were liking me for who I am, loved my art style when I started. But I have gotten, there's another question that I guess that is even more related to Keeper and Kylie that I have also gotten, which is, why didn't you post as much? Well, first of all, one of the main reasons why is because, once again, I was really insecure about how my art was. Second, oh my gosh, I really don't know why one was complaining about that, because Keeper and Kylie, when I first joined the fandom, I didn't know what the fuck. Sorry, that slipped out. I didn't know what the heck was going on. I just joined, I created characters, that's all I did. I didn't know there was no registry or anything. I didn't know anything of that. So, yes, Keeper and Kylie were duplicates of a raven and a dove. Though I probably should have known there was going to be a raven and a dove, because those are one of the most common birds ever. Another thing is that the original dove, which this is why I'm saying I don't know why someone is complaining about it. But the original dove wasn't even posting. They just made their character profile and then vanished. I swear I alerted myself. I kind of alerted myself when I was in the fandom. Yeah, I was the only dove that was really posting. Another thing, huh?
I kind of did the same thing when I created my first song.
I think the majority did the same thing. Maybe, like, I want to say 10% of the fandom made their, so maybe not the majority, but most of them, kind of, like, 10%, just made their stuff and left, pretty much. There were ones that were still posting, but I'm pretty sure Lives got ahead of them, or they kind of forgot that they were in a fandom. Or either that, they can't. They don't feel like drawing a god dang comic. I mean, look at me. I'm here still stuck on my Mirrortail stuff, and I have yet to still finish the outlines. I'm too busy with my other stuff, my commissions and all that. What was another question, babe? We talked over the questions. What was another one? I'm losing track.
I think one of them was why you're trying to look like Psy.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
so
one,
for those who do follow what the hell I talk about and what I rant about, the whole I look like Psy and Faith kind of thing, that is unfreaking unintentional. What ends up happening is, well, one, the reason why I look like Psy is because we're both from Southeast Asia. I'm from Cambodia. She is from, I don't know. I want to say Laos, because Laos and Cambodians do tend to look alike. But don't go for my word on it. I don't know what she is. I'm just gonna assume Laos, because of the way that I saw the outside house of what her house looks like, and the pictures that she posts. But beforehand, a lot of people say I look like Psy without my glasses. That's just because we're both Southeast Asian, Pacific Islander girls. I mean, I think the compliment that I look like somebody, but at the same time, that kind of ticks me off because I'm a one-of-a-kind person. Also, with SciShow wannabe hashtag that I've been seeing coming up all around everywhere. Well, it's not really a hashtag. I'm getting messages about it. I am not trying to be like SciShow for like the 15th effing time. I am not trying to be like SciShow. I'm my own freaking person. My art style is way different than SciShow's. My icon is not even like Faith at all. But I am getting purple streaks in my hair that is gonna be kind of on the same side as Faith, but it's not like I'm trying to be Faith. Faith is just Psy. Psy is Psy. I'm me. I'm McKenna. I am nothing like Psy. But I'm just kind of a little fed up of hearing about it. I'm losing track again. Okay, what was the next question that we talked about that I've heard?
I think we went over all of them.
I could have sworn there was an... Oh, the Eddie problem. Oh, shit.
Right.
Okay. This is the main reason why I wanted to record. And it's, if you watch this, this is why I am a little just still slightly livid about it. So it wasn't just me while you were courting Eddie. Well, yes, I will admit I should have been a lot nicer when backing out of the fandom. The post, I said that I could have been nicer. But the whole Eddie, me liking you concept, dude, that died. Dude, once I heard that you liked Eddie, I knew that I fucked up right away. And because I'm very happy for you and Eddie. But the thing is, dude, that doesn't mean you gotta go blocking people. You need to hear the whole story before. Because I was gonna try to explain to you about what actually happened. Unless Dyer already told you already. But dude, huh?
That's all it really was.
Huh? It was really actually I'm not gonna try to point fingers here, because I would say my conscience was also persuaded. But it was pretty much Dyer. She mistakenly thought your drawings, because I was kind of ranting about how I could be more unshy to talk to you, because of just bad past histories about me talking to people in general. I mean, like I said, I never really wanted to make you mad. I never really wanted to have any, like, a fight with you. But to be honest, we both of us, not just Dyer, not just Yusai or Eddie, it was all of us. One, it was a big misunderstanding. Two, I'm not saying it's completely Dyer's fault either, but what happened was she mistaked Chari, which is Eddie, for one of my characters. The thing is, my characters are green. They were green because they represent kindness yet hate that one kind person can have towards another, because I've experienced that. Both me and my platonic sister has experienced such emotion towards us. But what ended up happening is that she thought that you were talking about me in most of your pictures. I honestly did know that that was not me. You can even ask Sovereign. I was talking to him about it, and I asked that was Chari pink or red, because originally she was red and not pink, and I still knew it was Eddie because flowers represent Eddie because of what Chari wears in her hair. But I knew for a fact it wasn't me, and then once you got back from Taiwan, I was gonna try to, if you haven't saw what was all being said towards you, I was gonna try to explain myself towards you of what actually went down. My biggest mistake though was that once all of that happened, I deleted all of what Dyer has said to me, and I also had turned off notifications because I was in school and they kept going. My phone kept vibrating in class, and I really didn't feel like turning off just the general notifications on my phone. So I ended up just taking my phone and just going through and just turning off notifications, and just in general. But what ended up happening, I guess, is that you came back. I didn't know because I decided not to turn on my notifications back, and you saw it, and it was too late to explain myself. Now, I know that that's probably not the only thing that kind of ticked you off, because I'm pretty sure you are ticked off about me and a lot of things, but trust me, I really did not want no bad blood with you. I just really didn't want to make you mad, period, because I thought you were the coolest artist that I'd ever come to know. I really loved your art style, and that I wanted, just to be friends, but we saw how that fucking ended up. But here's a nice little ironicness of what happened after. The aftermath of after you had blocked me, I had started losing inspiration, hence the spear of my last profile picture. The spear was supposed to represent my inspiration falling down with me, meaning I was losing pretty much my emotions for people, and just pretty much in general, just my love for art and myself. I kind of lost all of that emotion, and not even my friends at the time could even cheer me up. I ended up losing those friends because I shut them out too much, and I will profusely say I'm sorry to those friends, and you know who you are, especially my best friend from elementary. I had snapped at her, and I feel bad now. I lost that best friend, and she was my friend since kindergarten. So I lost her. I lost a couple of others. I lost some new friends that I've made recently. I lost them. So I'm pretty much alone, sort of alone in the real world, except for the little kids that live on my street. But other than that, I'm pretty much alone. There's really no one around in the real world that really gives two shits about me. They just look at me and go, oh look, there's that stupid pathetic girl that walks down the street at night, man.
Those are some pretty mean kids you got living on your block.
No, I'm talking about like other people would see me like that. But the kids on the street, they're really nice kids. Between the ages of like what's there? The youngest is like 10, and the oldest is like, aside from me, the oldest is 16. There's like two 16-year-old boys. At the time, they were 16. Boys that would live on my street. One of them I kind of lost interest of talking to. Nothing against him, just I didn't feel like talking to him anymore. And he got busy, I got busy, we all got busy pretty much. So
school will keep you busy.
Well, yeah, he was in honors, and I didn't really want to bug him. So go figure, right?
Smart kid.
Very smart, straight A student, and he has a girlfriend now. Hey! I tease him about it though all the time, and he blushes every time. It's fun. It's fun to tease him. It really is.
And a joke, at least.
Yeah, I can joke with him. I did try to start dating another guy before Cogs. I ended up losing contacts with him. Yeah. he was my friend for 3 years, and we I guess didn't hit it off as lovers. And not only did we ruin that relationship, we kind of ruined our friendship as well. He won't even talk to me on Facebook anymore. I've asked his friends if they've heard from him lately, and they say like not much. So I guess work also kind of got into the way of us talking, so I try not to bug him as much. So I kind of just kept to myself these days. Just starting to be more attached to Tumblr, because I have people there that really cares about me. The internet kind of saved my life. If I had not gotten back to social media, I probably would have been dead. I have emotional problems, I guess. One time it got me into some deep trouble with my health. But I'm okay now. I mean, I try not to overthink things too much. But if something's eating me, I will start posting. I'm probably gonna vlog a lot, and they're gonna be long ass vlogs, so you've been warned. So I'm gonna start vlogging, kind of keep like a mental diary. I think that would be a good idea for me to do, just because I've been going as a young adult. I am going through a lot of struggles between school and work, and then my side job as an artist, an alternate artist. I kind of just lost a bunch of stuff lately and going through some hardships, obviously, but I just try not to let that get in the way of what I want to do in love. So if you have any questions of anything, feel free to ask me in my Tumblr. I will put them down I'll put the link down below in the description. What I'm gonna probably do is do at least 2 to 3 questions. I guess it can be about anything now that we've kind of gotten everything out of the way of, you know, between talking about somebody that I didn't really want to talk about just because of the misunderstanding, and also a bunch of other things. If you see me bad-mouthing about a bunch of people, I have my reasons to. I don't really bad-mouth anybody unless they have it coming. So just kind of watch what you say to me, because I do take things a bit differently than a normal person would. If you tell me like I'm stupid or something like that, not saying that anyone will, maybe, but if I have gotten a question like, or a comment that says you're stupid, this is stupid, I'll look at you like you just punched me in the face. You can ask anyone who has known me on Tumblr. I tend to do that a lot. Cogs isn't even denying it.
I kid you not. That's what it is.
It happens, and it will happen. So kind of watch how you word things to me, because I won't know exactly what you mean. But thanks for listening to my ranting. I hope you guys kind of get to know me as more of a person that is just a person who really cares about stuff and not a person who just likes to rant about stuff. I tend to rant and go on and on and on, but it's just because if I don't get it out of my system, it will eat me up. Trust me, I had that happen, and it landed me in a mental hospital, like really bad, for a suicidal attempt. Yeah, it was not good. It was not pretty. Some of the doctors at that mental hospital actually just didn't really try to get me to feel better. They just pretty much tried to keep drugging me, and yeah. That. So I really just don't want to go back there. So, if there's anything that you guys want to talk about, or like publicly, so other people will know, or if you guys have a question for me, whether or not if it's about my life, or about my art style, or just about me, or my stuff in general, just leave a comment. I'm not trying to do this to, you know, gain popularity and just talk about myself. It's more so you guys know what kind of a person I actually am than what you hear on the internet, because I have people out there who actually profusely hate me and like to spread a bunch of fucking rumors. Sorry, mouth. I will warn, I do tend to curse. I really do. It slips, Cogs, don't even start. It does too slip.
I know. And feel free to ask me questions. I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'll put a link down in his. So, I guess the last thing to say is send in your questions. I'll put a link in my my comics. Don't forget to follow me on Tumblr. I do not go on Instagram anymore thanks to something that happened recently. But the only thing you can really talk to me on is Tumblr. I do have a Facebook, but that is really not really for public eye, except for certain people, like Cogs. It's more of a family, close family and friends kind of thing, unfortunately. I'm sorry. But other than that, just send in your questions. I'll even put a link in my Ask FM, to my Ask FM, if you guys want to ask me questions on there. If you guys don't know what an Ask FM is, it's pretty much it was a question site that got turned into a role-playing site thanks to us role players. I have a main one. I'll put a link to my main one. And anything else, Cogs, my love?
You're cute.
I'm cute. You just really want me to blush on camera, don't you?
Heck yeah. I can't be a boyfriend without making you embarrassed on camera at least once.
Oh, one more thing, I guess, what I'm thinking about. Please be, like I said, be nice about stuff. That includes in the comments, not just the questions, but that goes in the comments below the video. Please be nice to not only to one another, but please respect this video as well. Other than that, I'll be looking forward. I will try to be doing this at least once a week. I think I can manage that with the kind of schedule I have, right?
Yeah.
And you'll be able to manage it because let's see, you should be able to do it on the weekends actually, now that I think about it.
Definitely something.
Because I don't work the weekends. You typically don't.
Yeah.
So
it's like every other weekend as of now, it seems pretty open, but I'll eventually get work on the weekends again.
Well, I'll take it for now. Anyway, guys, so this has been Mackenzie and Cogs. Hopefully, we'll hear from you guys soon. I guess. Wow, this is a 30-minute video. Alright guys, bye. And you guys have a good day.